Okay, microphone's on. Okay, this is a documentary on what I've achieved so far in Grand Theft Auto. And let me tell you, this nightclub, best investment ever. Best investment ever. Okay, you see my numbers? I'm on 890. Currently have 2.3 million. Not sure what I'm going to buy next. Okay, what I have to do first, I have to bring up this and register as CEO. Hey, I don't need to talk to you right now. Thank you. So now I'm CEO. That means my warehouse will start filling up. And so what I'm going to do is, this is the front of the my nightclub. I'm going to go into my nightclub and walk through it and check out the different things inside. Right now I'm dressed as Santa. It is Christmas night. A little bit of Christmas left. It is 10:22 here in the eastern part of Massachusetts. And there's more snow in the game right now than there is on the ground outside. Come on, go on, nothing. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Fuck off, loser.
Sorry, it's my nightclub. I get to walk in anytime. Okay.
Hi, boss.
Here I can change things. The entry cost is $100. Everybody can enter. I can change it to different things. Or I can just change it to that. The dress code right now is techno. The difference between techno and EDM is there's a lot more color in EDM. Okay, you have a lot of security around. This guy usually says hi to me.
Boss, welcome.
Thank you very much. So I have all the upgrades. It's pretty fancy. Right now I have the DJ's Tales of Us. There's two DJs there. That's the downstairs bar. Here's the dance floor. I have, yeah, I can dance down here if I want, but I don't usually dance. There's a girl on a podium here. There's one on the other side. There's Laszlo, the one there with the glow-in-the-dark feet. Alright, this is the bathroom. Or it's like a back door to downstairs, which I'll show you in a minute or two.
I think I love you.
Okay. Laszlo is the guy from Fame and Shame on one of the TV channels. Does weird things. Okay, here's the upstairs bar. The VIP lounge. I can get behind the bar, but there's not much to do back there. I don't have a lot of players coming in here. This is the VIP area. You can see that everybody seems real important here and just hanging out. Yep. Alright, now I can block this, and I have people, if anybody were to enter my nightclub, they wouldn't be able to get back here. The VIP area, it's all upgraded. Do I have this fancy schmancy stuff on the ground, walls? Right now it has lights and Christmas trees and stuff, but that's going to disappear probably either tomorrow or the next day. Okay, so I have a garage here. That's the entrance down there is where you come out from where I just showed you from the bathroom. That truck is always there. When you do missions to upgrade the popularity of the club. Which, by the way, you can do them in friend sessions, friend-only sessions, and crew-only sessions. You can do the popularity missions, and you can do the terabyte missions, which I'm probably going to do a couple later if it's not winding down too much time. Although I don't even see what my time is, so... Alright. Pick up that gun. This is my lounge. Check out that coffee table. It's a table for two. Okay, there's a gun locker over here. You can see on the mini-map just down there that I can customize my weapons loadout. I'm not going to do that right now. On the opposite side, I have a safe. You can see right there down in the lower right-hand corner, it says 25,000 in the wall safe because the nightclub itself makes money. But also, underneath the nightclub is a warehouse. And the warehouse makes money from different businesses that I have around the map. Excuse me. And we'll go over those businesses. Okay, the first business is right here. It's cargo and shipments. You get your cargo and shipments from your hangar. If you have a hangar, you're obviously going to get this business. There's only 7 businesses so far, even though there are a couple of businesses out there that you could probably siphon if, Rockstar would step up to the plate and give us. Like the vehicle warehouse, that's 1. And the facility, that's 2. Something out of there. Anyways, so that's the hangar. The sporting goods, that's the weapons. That's from your bunker. South American imports is cocaine. Pharmaceutical research is meth. Organic produce is weed. Printing and copying is forgeries. And cash creation is counterfeit. And you can see so far, I started about mid-October. And I've earned $34 million with the warehouse. And you can see how it breaks down, $4 million for the nightclub earnings. And so it's a very good investment. Very, very good investment. I've managed to get several different things. I moved my bunker from one location to the other, and I saved so much money on it that, because I didn't do any of the other upgrades, I bought the facility. So now I have both. And we'll get to both. Okay. Let's see if I do. Alright. Let's get up. I have a little script here so I don't get too sidetracked. I want to be able to cover everything. Okay, so this is that garage I was talking about. This is usually where I have my little MK Presser 2. Fly that thing everywhere. Everywhere. Hardly take anything on the road, except when I'm delivering. Okay, so here's that. You go down here, and there's that door that goes into the bathroom. That's just a way around if I don't want to go all the way through. Okay, basement level 1. Brings me to the delivery garage. Yes, Santa is dressed really nice. Okay, delivery garage. I have 2 delivery vehicles. One, this one has a plow on it. It doesn't really plow the snow that's out there, but It's very good. Both of them now have proximity mines. Excuse me. All right. Both of them have proximity mines. This one I dressed up, so I have the tires that I normally have on all my cars and the rims. That's the logo of the crew that I'm currently active in, the motivators. Give them a nice minigun on the roof. And like I said, proximity mines, very, very good, especially when you're delivering and somebody's coming up behind you. Awesome. Same as the minigun. I usually, anytime that I come up against something, because a lot of times when you're delivering, they'll put a line of cars in front of you, and with people there. And what I'll do is I'll turn the van around and then turn the minigun around. So I mean, because shooting from the back, there's no way they're going to penetrate. Check your phone. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. And then my other truck, same thing. Proximity mines drop out of the back. Machine guns in the front. You can't put things on the roof, like for air, ground to air stuff, but nothing really attacks me from the air, and I don't have problems with other players, so that's a cool logo. That logo is for the Macon Island Raiders, U.S. Marines, World War II. It's got a nice little scoop on the front, although I do catch it on curbs and stuff. Gotta watch it when I'm driving. Goes pretty fast. You want to get turbo, especially because you want to have all that speed as you can, because you're going to be running from people, and you want to be able to stop and brake and all that stuff. All right, well, that's the delivery section. I'll show you one of the storage areas. There's not much in here right now. This all fills up with stuff. This is sporting goods. I see there's like rifles and guns and other things. All right. All right, now we just want to go back out to here. Go to the next basement level. Now there's two elevators, one on either side. You can see right through the glass there. One just shows up like right upstairs in the where my computer was in the nightclub. All right, so we're gonna go to basement level 2. Okay, this is where the majority of my vehicles are. Okay, this is my Gibbs Mobile. That one's tells you right at the top there. It's not insured because I don't really have anything in it. It was just because I liked it. Also not insured, but it was a cool car. Goes pretty fast. It's kind of like an expendable car if I ever need one, just to go and not bring it back if I needed to. This is a cool car. This one is insured. It's been modified out. It's got you can see that the acceleration is all the way up. That's usually an indication that you've put more stuff on it. Oh, you can see the value of the storage when I pull down the pad. Okay, it's Mustang, not insured, but still, it's a cool car. This one is insured. This is my first sports car. It's the Invetro Croquette. It's supposed to look about like a Corvette. Way back when the game first started, there was a lot of problems with it online. So Rockstar awarded $500,000 to everybody who was playing the game. And when I got my $500,000, I went and bought this car. And then when I went in the game the next day, Rockstar said, "Oh, look, we award you 500,000." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I can't mean my car's gone." So I have the 500,000, and I go down to the garage, and nope, there's the car. And then one time that the crew that I'm in, the other crew where I'm commissioner, changed the color of the crew, and I changed all my cars over, and then I found out, no, that was only temporary. But just look at the paint job in this thing. That the pearlescent under the black. I only got a few cars like that now. I don't think I have any supers. Alright, so we get on here. Here's another throwaway car. There's a Galavanta Baller. My Romero, which is the hearse, has a pearlescent. It's black with a bright red underlay. So that's a cool thing. This car right here. Am I still on the microphone? Yeah, alright. No, it wasn't showing on my screen. Okay, this car right here is the Stromberg. And what this does is I can drive this under the water. It's a submarine with headlights, and it has machine guns in the front when I'm on the land. And then when I'm under the water, it has missiles or torpedoes. And it goes pretty good. I didn't want to take it out now, only because it's like snowing, and I don't know what the water's going to look like under it. Probably visibility 0. All right, and this right here is the called the Deluxo. After getting it, I realized it's a slow piece of crap, and even though it might have its own defense and everything, and it's kind of like the vehicle from Back to the Future. It's also got a I put olive drab color and then a bright green underneath, so it kind of changes, almost like a camouflage. But yeah, it's not worth it. I wish there was a place where I don't know, someplace like a garage where you could bring things, or a hangar. You could bring aircraft that you just don't want or don't use anymore. And they'd give you money for it. I mean, not what it's really worth, or not what you really paid for it, but, you know, be a way to recuperate some of your losses. Alright, I'm going to go down to B2. There's not much, I mean B3. There's not much down there. There's only a couple things in there, and then I have nothing on B4. And then B5 is where the Terabyte is. Terabyte's a cool vehicle. I'll bring that outside and demonstrate the different things. Alright, B3. First, we have the throwaway car, which is the Fuselage, and which is a sport, which I don't understand. I got to keep this, but I grabbed another sports car, and it wouldn't let me keep that. You know? I mean, I don't think I can. I think the problem is with modifying and stuff. You can't modify a vehicle if you've had it in your own thing, and once you have it in your own garage, it's considered yours, and then you can't modify it because you didn't buy it. But if you steal it off the street and bring it directly to LS Customs, then you can modify it. Because I guess that has to do with reselling it. Okay, this is another cool car. Used to drive this thing everywhere until I got the other vehicle thing. The rocket car thingy, sled, bike. It's the armored Kuruma. Works really good. Colors really fit with the crew thing. Okay, another tough vehicle is the Insurgent. It's got the dual paint on it, the brown with the underlay of the green. Same with this one. It's got a olive drab with an underlay of a bright green. That's another one. It's another cool car. I had these things like all over the map at one point, and I said, you know what? Time to bring everybody home. This, on the other hand, I just got this. I'm not sure if I'm going to modify it or anything or what I'm going to do to it, but it was free. There are a couple other free cars in the Legendary, and I think in San Andreas Auto. So there are free cars. I mean, the Allergy is a really cool free car. I don't know what happened to my Allergy. I don't remember seeing it in the other garage, but I could have. I've done that before. Walked right by a car and then be like, where is it? Okay, we're going to go down to level 5. Okay, this beast is the Terabyte. This cost me quite a bit of money, but it also has a garage. No,
LJT here. You heard the expression, money doesn't grow on trees?
not recently. All right. Okay, well, so this area over here is where the MK2 oppressor can be modified. Usually sits in here. I don't know. It must be outside. Oh, look, and a little Christmas tree and everything. That must be really nice for the people who don't celebrate Christmas. You can get in the exit to the cab from inside here, which is really nice. I'm going to actually bring it outside so I can show you the features, the other features that are inside the Terabyte. Okay, it comes in black, but I changed mine to olive drab green because I wanted it to fit in with the military base better. Okay, I'm just going to go outside, and I'm in a crew-only session, so nobody's going to come in and screw with me. Alright, back this baby up. Alright, there is a player scanner here. Now, there's nobody in the room, and I can't, like, obviously can't scan anybody, but what it does, it tells me all about them. It tells me I would assume it tells me their rank, but it could be just, their KD and stuff that you can find out if you go to the players list and look through the players, Alright. Now, if I hold that, it goes into the nerve center. Now I'm in the nerve center. Okay, so there's different things to do in here. I can change my clothes. That's exciting. Oh, that's music is kind of annoying. Alright, I'll show you the first thing here. The first thing is, this thing is a multi-lock missile. Spin this baby around, go up in the air. I don't think I'm going to be able to find anything, although I am at the airport. You would think maybe there might be one. Although they don't like it when I do things. So what it is it's air defense. This thing has great mobility. You could park this thing up on a hill or in a neighborhood on a hill, and anything that was flying around in the city, you could pretty much take a shot at least. So I'm not going to fire because, like I said, the cops get all upset, and then I'm not going to be able to get back into the building in time, and we're just going to not do that. All right, well, that's what it does. It's got a pretty good field of fire. Let's see if I can... Yeah, you can just see it right there. Obviously, if you were directly above it, it's not going to be able to hit you. And it can't hit you if you're on the ground next to it. But it's still cool. So that's in the Terabyte. Over here is another cool feature. Now, I hope to get enough time, have enough time to do a terabyte mission. And in one of the terabyte missions that I like to do is called Diamond Heist. It's that, and the other one's called Robbery in Progress. And I just alternate between the two. Right now it's a double-double, so it's like 63,000 each time you do it. And it's not too bad, although it is snowing, so that kind of changes things up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly a drone. Now, you can see the terabyte. And I've flown these things plenty of times, so I can not crash pretty good. Okay, now what it has on it, it's pretty cool. It's a shock, and I can launch the shock, so I can be like 10 feet from somebody and they won't see me, and I can just shoot it and they'll get zapped and fall down. If you zap too many people, the cops show up, so I'm not going to zap too many people. And I don't think there's anybody around that I can... You can boost up for some power, but... And it doesn't go too far. Come on. But there might be somebody at the front gate. Oh, I shot it. Oh, look, there's somebody right there. Bzzz, and then they die. Exciting, huh? Alright. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how big this thing is, because there's nothing that I can reflect to see how big the drone is. Just has 4 blades. There are some inside there that may be the size of the drone, but I'm not positive. And what I can do is I can detonate the thing, because I can land on something. So I can land on a player. If somebody's screwing around with the terabyte, I can land on the car, and then see at the bottom I can do L1. R1 is shock, but L1 is detonate. Alright. I'm gonna exit out of that. Stand up. Okay. This is the touchscreen computer. This is where I'm going to find my missions. And because I'm in a crew-only session, I'm only going to be able to access these client jobs. And the two I like is Diamond Shopping. Well, I guess it was Diamond Shopping, not Diamond Heist. And Robbery in Progress. The Robbery in Progress is you identify the location of an ongoing bank robbery and steal the gold from inside. So the girl comes on and goes, you know what's easier than robbing a bank? Robbing bank robbers. Okay. And that's what you usually do. You usually go down to a different fleece a bank, whatever it's called, and you literally fight the cops. And you can do one of two things. You can run from the cops, which they're pretty easy to get away from, especially in the terabyte, because it moves. Alright, see, I just lost my train of thought. Or you can fight them. And if you fight them, your stars do not go above 2. So that means no helicopters show up and no SWAT shows up. So it's just you fighting the cops until they kill you. After they kill you, your wanted level is going to go away. And... oh,
LJT.
come on. Yeah, LJT, thanks for keep calling me, guy. So your wanted level is going to go away. And all you have to do is run back over and grab the diamonds or whatever it is, gold, and take off in the truck. And the cops won't bother you. Once they kill you, your wanted level goes away, you're good. As long as you don't drop the diamonds inside the bank, and you have to go back inside the bank to get them, then you're golden. You just drive the thing back. It's usually up and over the mountain. I usually go into a back way so I can then back into the spot. And with the terabyte, it's not like the delivery trucks. In the delivery trucks, you have to leave the truck and then find another way back. And the terabyte, the terabyte goes with you. So you just keep driving it. And it's really maneuverable, like I said. And it's really cool because it has all these features inside. And obviously, if you have other people with you, it's going to do even better. But I usually play solo. Go back out of the cab. Drive this baby back in. And driving in this stuff isn't like driving in snow. It's like driving in sand. It's like probably heavy sand that's all over the street. It's like, just think of it like a volcano went off. Alright. Now I gotta figure out where my thingy is. Well, it's not right outside. I'll just have to summon exit the warehouse. This is one of the best features for Grand Theft, is the mechanic. Not only does he fix your car, but he'll bring it to you.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
And I can whip through all my different things and see what's in different garages and stuff. Like this thing here. That's a tank. I can get that delivered anywhere. It's not like the Pegasus tank where it shows up where they want it to show up. This thing will show up next to you. It's pretty good. It seats like 4, and I've got grenade launchers and stuff on it. But I don't need it right now, so I'm going to go back. And there's my Oppressor MK2.
I'll bring it to you. Okay, I got stuff to do.
Well, good. I have stuff to do too. Alright, there it is. Now this thing is pretty much an engine with a seat on it. Right now I have it with exploding bullets, but you can get it with rockets, but it doesn't carry that many. It carries like maybe 20. And you'll run out. Alright, basement turbine, first floor, flying east. Okay, so it's only got one boost on it, but it flies really good. That's the boost. And it's okay if you're going in a straight line. It goes pretty fast. It's not terribly fast, but... And I haven't done any speed tests, like going from point to point and then using a different vehicle to go point to point just to see what the difference is. Not yet. Alright, what we're doing is we're going to go up to my vehicle warehouse. It's right there on the mini-map. And what this does is I can steal cars. Whoa. Very maneuverable. I can steal cars and bring them here. And then sell them from here. And, you know, in a and a public session. This is just one of the many things you could buy. Try to make money off it. So let's see, I get this car. No, that car, I don't think I stole that one. I stole these cars. And they shoot at you the whole way. But then once you hear it, everything's better. So, I don't know how much they're worth, but if I sell them off, that's good. Okay, so the office is over there, and how much over there? There's the basement. And I believe this is the door of that basement. Yes, it is. So down in the basement is where you keep more vehicles. And out of the 5 or 6 that you could buy, I only bought one. And this is one of those cars I wish I could turn in, because I don't use it. You can't store it anywhere else. It looks like Kit from the TV show Knight Rider. He makes a noise of the little pulsing back and forth when you're driving it. It's got missiles in it. It flies a little bit, not a lot. It jumps. Like if you're going off a jump, you can boost up in the air. And it also has a parachute that comes out of the top. So if you're going off a mountain, you can parachute to safety while the other guy is not going to parachute to safety. Okay, then there was another thing, a wedge truck and a wedged car and stuff like that. And it's a lot of things in the game is orientated towards groups or multiplayers. And again, I do a lot of things solo. Not a lot of things orientated towards solo. The nightclub, that's orientated towards solo. Well, at least you can do it solo. It's not necessarily orientated towards it, but I can sell solo. I mean, I've made $34 million. Well, $30 million selling, and then $4 million just having the nightclub open. Okay, that is the vehicle warehouse. Okay, I got the compressor. As you can see, it is snowing. Like I said, there's way more snow out there than there is outside my window here. Alright, where am I going? I'm going to fly over to a warehouse. I have 2 warehouses, 2 small warehouses instead of buying the big warehouse. I haven't used them in a while, because they're part of the maze bank, which I will also go to. Now what I'll do is I'll go in this one, and then I won't go in the other one. I'll just go buy it.
You say that, baby, but you know you're jonesing for a bazonesing.
Okay, so there's nothing in the warehouse, or at least not much. I guess I got some silver. This is stuff I can do on my own. What I do is I would have to go into a public room and do missions. Then I could fill up the warehouse. But selling it, you need help. So it's something I'm not really into anymore, because I'm not always finding that help. So it's just easy to roll solo. know, who needs roads? Okay, that was one warehouse. I'll show you where the other warehouse is. I used to do the high-end department stuff and have all the sports cars or supercars and stuff, but I decided one day that I was going to sell everything and completely go military. Okay, you can see on the mini-map coming up that my other warehouse is right here. You can just see the blue thing underneath me. And it pretty much looks like the other one. Might have something in it. Don't know. Alright, I'm not sure if this is going to work with the oppressor, but... Oh, well, when you're in a helicopter and you get near the bank, you can push... Oops. You can put... I pushed the wrong button. You can push the slide on the pad, and it'll automatically land you and put you inside. Come on. Thank you. I can go down the stairs, or I can go down this way. This is something else that could probably make money. The bank. You know, maybe you can make money laundering, because, you know, instead of Tony making all that money, Tony makes a little money off the stuff that you sell out of your warehouse at the nightclub. Okay, so this is where it all began. This is the office of Stoned Revenge. Nice view. Okay, it's got some merchandise hanging around. There's a table over here with a map of everything. Of the entire island. Some computers down there you can use. TV you can watch. All the money just hanging around over here. Once you stop making money with this, and I've had made money with it, it just, the computer only really works if you're in a public room. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to have the adversary people being people in the free roam. So not everybody's going to attack you for trying to make money, but is that possibility where they could? Okay. So here's my private quarters. I can change clothes. See, there's a reflection in here, but I can't get the drone in here, so I can't tell that. Well, I can lay down, I can go to sleep, all that stuff there. The bathroom. Or the bathroom. Doors all over the place. Hey, what's cooking? Let me know. Alright. Now, I had this theory that, you know what? I'll fill up my garage with this certain type of vehicle. And if I do that, then I can just sell them off every now and then. But we're going back to that theory about the car. Once it's in your garage, you can't modify it and you can't sell it. Well...
Hey there, it's your partner. Hell.
Yeah, okay. So now I have 3 floors of Gallivant Ballas, and they're all personal vehicles. So I can't sell them and can't even modify them. But I think I got an award for it, for the showroom award. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the roof, because that's where my flying gizmo is. Okay, so a while back, I had my bunker. Alright, I want to show you right on the map. I had my bunker way over here when they first came out. Right there. And I did it because it was an airfield right there. And I could utilize that airfield if I need it. Because if I called in something, it's going to show up at that airfield. And that's what my mentality was. But then I decided to change my bunker and put it here. So the bunker's here. My hangar is here at the fort. My facility is here, which we're going to next. And my yacht is there. So everything is nice and neatly in one little spot of the map. Asking goes on the ground pretty good, but you tend to smash into cars, and I'd rather not do that. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to the facility. All camouflaged in snow. Come on, turn around. Certainly the coolest entrance of all the different things that you can purchase. It's really too bad I can't fly this thing around in here, because then I wouldn't have to walk. Okay, this is my half track. Looks like a World War II half track. The quad cannon on the top. And this is one of my insurgents. Fully armored. With a machine gun on the roof. Down at this end, I got a technical. Big ass machine gun on the back. And this thing. This thing is that tank that the mechanic can deliver. And the mechanic delivers things, you know, close. You're ever in a bind. This is the tank. Although it is like a $4 million tank. 4.8 maybe. So it's not like it's like the other tank, which is only like a million point five maybe. The front gun is supposed to be a rail gun, but it It's not bad. I started a couple of fights with the cops. It seats 4. The other one only seats 1. So I don't know what the other people can do. Because I've only been in it solo. That's the hatch right there where the logo is. And there's grenade launchers, and I'm assuming that the machine gun is probably remote operated as well. But like I said, so far I've only been in it by myself. Oh man!
LJT, with some bad news.
Yeah, okay, LJT. The problem is with LJT is he's my business partner for all the things besides the hangar and the bunker. So he's constantly calling me because I don't add anything in. I could make more money with all those businesses by buying product for them and then selling that product. But I don't do that. I only have it for the warehouse. The warehouse makes all the money. Alright, I don't want to go near that. I gotta figure out where I am. Alright, am I going the right way? It looks like the right way, doesn't it? Looks like a whole lot of stuff over there. Alright. How you doing, dude? Nice gun. Alright, well, we'll do a grid search. Can we open this door? No, we can't. Can we go this way? No, we can't. Can we go around? No, we can't. I guess I needed that. More stuff that I'm apparently absorbing. Customize your weapons loadout. I guess it's just a gun locker. Yep.
Be aware all movements are anticipated. Remember, decent behavioral algorithms know you before you do.
Okay. The facility. Okay, that's the heist planning room. That's for like the doomsday heist that I never do. But I pretty much got the facility because I wanted those vehicles. You can't get the Avenger and you can't get the tank without having the facility. Move camera select. All right. Oh. Well, that's outside, obviously. That's my Avenger. That would be probably above the vehicles. Yeah, you just see some of them underneath. This is from the other side. The rail tank gun thing. That must have been the gun room. That is the global room that we're definitely going to visit. All right, we're back to that. Alright, we're on the wrong side. There we go.
The executive coffee machine is off limits to any staff with less than R12 clearance.
Alright, so the Doomsday thing I think is over here. I think this is the room right here. Yep. The one we saw on the camera. This central room really doesn't seem to do a whole lot. It's like for the servers or something. That's a tree, and that's probably where that camera was, where it saw a tree in it. Alright. So this is probably the best feature, although it is expensive to use. Now, it's called the orbital cannon, and you can literally find anywhere on the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fire it because it costs like $500,000 to fire this thing. Although I think I am owed one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use it for surveillance. And what I can do is I can literally zoom in on things. It is a live picture. Let's see if I can go out and find some traffic going by. Says the traffic. So you can literally use it as surveillance. Because if you're checking out, seeing what somebody's doing, it's literally showing you what they're doing without actually looking for them on TV. Because if you have a TV, you can, and if you're in a public game, you can actually view on one of the TV channels. I think it's Weasel News. People being chased on the street, you know, usually they're being chased by the cops. The cops are usually involved in something. Oh, there's my bunker. And with this, if you set it up to be the orbital cannon, you can literally go, oh, look, all those people gathering around right there, and nail them. But each shot costs $500,000, which isn't exactly chump change. The only thing that's going to protect you, the fact that if you're in a bunker or a facility. Suppose if you're in a building, same thing. It's not going to zap you right through you, but it makes a pretty good explosion. Okay. Okay. That's probably one of the best features of it. People have tended to use them on like car meets and stuff, which is not a good thing for anybody because the person
Emergency testing complete. Return to position.
isn't a good thing because all right, see, I lost my train of thought again. Alright, well, this is my Avenger. It's a pretty cool looking beast. It's actually a U.S. military aircraft owned by the United States Marine Corps. And it does everything theirs does. It takes off like a helicopter. And then these two engines that are on either side will flip forward and it will fly like an airplane. And then when it goes into land and it switches back to this configuration and then lands like a helicopter. I'm not sure how many it seats. Let's see. I don't think it's going to tell me that either now. No, I don't think it's going to tell me how many people can be in it. Usually it does, but it didn't. I would assume quite a few. I'll hop in the back. Okay, I can fit a vehicle in here. It doesn't store it. I think maybe because I need to upgrade it and have the vehicle workshop in here, and then I'll be able to store the vehicle. The turret station unavailable when that's because I'm in the facility. If I was out of the facility, you could run the turret, and you can run any turret from the seat. There's 2 turrets on the aircraft, or maybe 3. Okay. And wardrobe, I can change my clothes. Armory. Well, maybe I didn't get that feature either. Oh, Christmas lights in here. Alright, that is the facility. Alright, let's see if we can see those turrets. There's one underneath. And I thought there was just one on the back. Without going in there, there's one turret there. Is there one on the top? Well, I gotta go upstairs anyway, so. See, it says my safe total. Safe total 51,000. That's because I'm playing. Is there a turret up top? Yeah, there is a turret. See it? Right behind the wing? Right up top there. So there are 3 turrets. And that's pretty much for, I think the front and the back would probably be for things you could probably shoot on the ground, because you can hover in autopilot. And you probably don't want to shoot it down because it's like a $4 million aircraft, and insurance will be a bitch. So, it's not bad. If it wasn't snowing, I'd probably take it out, but. Okay, we're done with the facility. We're going to the bunker. Now this bunker doesn't have all the thrills that my other one did. But this one only cost me $4,700 in rent and fees. The other one cost me like $9,700 because I had all the upgrades. But because I'm not using the bunker to sell out of, I'm only using it for the warehouse stuff. Now my other bunker had a shooting range and all that stuff, but because I'm only using it for I don't give you guys sit around. I'm only using it for the warehouse thing. Only using it just to acquire just enough stuff to be able to sell on my end. That's it. Don't need any more. Don't need to get stock. I mean, I could, but then, you know, I'd have to sell it. Alright. Over here is my mobile command center. I can modify vehicles in this. Inside is where I had to modify the Deluxo. This is the same vehicle modification shop that is available in the Avenger. Same one. It'll modify the same vehicles. This is where I can go to get my extra bullets.
Attack is the best form of self-defense. Am I right?
But this is the MK stuff. Now, I did that to the... Which gun is it? This one. I had changed that over to the MK, but I didn't like it. It just wasn't doing the right thing for me. The only one I still have is this. Lucky enough to get crew color. And it comes with specialty bullets. I like to be full up on stuff. And right now, the scope right now I have is the thermal scope. Works really well. I don't play against other players. Works really good against NPCs. Barrels, livery, tints, revert. No, I don't want to revert. Alright, that's the only gun I use in the MK2 form.
Like a brand new weapon. Trust me.
In here, if I added those 2 turrets onto the back, I haven't done it yet, but it's the stations for to run the 2 turrets in the back and the one in the front. And I can change my clothes.
Hey there.
That's pretty much the bunker. There's a spot down here where you can get a shooting range. I don't think there's anything down here now because I didn't shoot at it much, so I never really no. I guess it's blocked out. Oh, there you go. Alright, well that's the bunker. Makes me some money, but nobody's working and I don't sell directly out of the bunker anymore. Okay, let's see. Bunker. Alright. Now, this is my $9 million mistake. Because it really doesn't do anything. And I gotta be careful because I don't want to land my... accidentally land my rocket thingy into the water. There we go. Alright, well this is the yacht. And you can name your yacht. That's what I named mine. A USS Enterprise CV-6. It's a World War II aircraft carrier. Hot tub down there. American flag on the back. Pretty much what it is now is a floating bar There are some weapons in it. I have the defenses set. Got services. Sound the horn. Yeah, defenses are on, and what the defenses are is that you can't bring up your weapons. You can't bring up your weapons, and nobody on the shore can shoot you. Even if they can reach you with a sniper rifle, it will not kill you. So it's pretty much just a floating anti-aircraft barge that sits out here at the end of the runway. Where am I? Alright. Yeah. The airport's right there. Can you see it? Like zero visibility. Alright, so I'm just gonna run inside here. I've got some stuff in the back. Like I said, there's a hot tub. When you get into the hot tub, you actually automatically jump into your bathing suit. Yay. It's kind of cold though. Back into my clothes. Now you can move this thing around the map, but it's $25,000 to move it, and you don't really go for a ride. It just kind of goes off screen and then comes on screen, and you're there. I figured for, $25,000 it'd be better, but it's not. That's why it's 9.5 millions of nothing. All right, there are bedrooms downstairs and some weapons, and you can do this. You can go up here and you can smoke weed, and you can drink, and there's a bar here, and she'll give you drinks.
Monsieur?
And Monsieur? Sorry, I just came up to look.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there's like there's a machine gun down here, and there's a rifle down here, and there's a heavy rifle. But anyways. So other than sitting out here and taunting people and having them fly over you and get shot down, yeah. Although I do like having this at the end of the runway, because then, look, there's visibility. Because then you can use it as the anti-aircraft defense and not even have to be with it or near it for it to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run in here. This is where you get the captain to change the location of the vessel.
Hello.
This is the bridge. Can't do much in here.
Will we be
For a
plotting
fee.
course?
Oh yeah, sure. No, we're not plotting a course. But you can bring it, if you look on the map, mini-map to my lower left, it changes the location of the ship. But it's not like you can even enjoy the ride.
Crew's on standby for the go-ahead.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Santa Claus ain't coming to town.
Later on then.
Yeah, later on. Nope, I like it right here. Alright. So, that's the yacht. Now, when the hangars first came out, I'm like, oh, I gotta get one at Fort Zancudo. I mean, please. Give you a low-level clearance, so you can fly in the base, fly over the base. Now, if I wanted to steal a laser, it'd be really easy. They're still going to shoot at me once I get in it, but it'll still be easy to do. Alright, so I can't bring that inside, so that's going to sit out here. This is the hangar. There are 3 different locations, I think. Oops. I think you can get this one, or that one, and then one over here. I just get this one. That's all I needed. And what another thing is good about this is that you can come on base, and then anybody who's not supposed to be here will get shot by the military. They get shot by a tank. They'll get shot by people running around with guns. Not supposed to be here. Gonna get shot. An amusing thing you can do is once you're in the facility here, and you're in a public game, invite somebody into the game. I mean, not into the game, but invite somebody into your hangar. And then they can't take any of your aircraft. They'll get bored, and then they'll leave. And as soon as they leave, they're inside the base. They're going to get shot. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. All right, well, this is my hangar. This is my personal Air Force. This jet right here was cost me $6.5 million, and all I could do is paint it. It's just like the jets that are outside, but it's got a paint job. I believe it's olive drab with a bright blue underneath. Okay, well, pretty cool. This is it's called the B-11 Strike Force, but in reality it's the American A-10 Thunderbolt 2. That gun on the front works. The off color there is my other crew color. I can do barrage of rockets, which is a pod, or I can do the individual ones. And it's also a bomber. The A-10 isn't a bomber, but this one is. You can't really see it, but underneath is a door, and I can drop ordnance out. And the only actual difference between this and the American one is that the tail is a little different. The tail on the A-10 is split. Okay, this is the Molotov, also known as the MiG-17 or the MiG-15. Very similar to that aircraft. Russian built, except for the tail. The tail is just slightly different. Okay, we have this one here is the Hughes 500 in reality, but in the game it's called the Buzzard. It's a great attack helicopter, guided rockets, and unguided. This baby here is called the Akula. It's an American, even though it has Russian insignia and stuff on it, it's an American, I believe it calls the Comanche helicopter. And what it does is, once the wheels are up and the interior weapons bay has been closed, it's stealth. It literally will disappear from the map. And you can fly around in impunity, but you can't use your weapons. Once you open up your weapons bay, then you're back on the map. So what you can do is you can sneak up on somebody and then go weapons hot, and then go weapons cold, and then sneak away, because then they're looking for you on the map. It's a visual, yeah, they'll be able to visually see you, but on the map, nope, not at all. Okay, this one over here is called the Savage in the game, but it's the Mi-24 Hind helicopter, Russian built. I got it in chrome. And this is a Pegasus item. And the thing about the Pegasus is you can call them, and anything that you can fly, you can bring into the hangar.
Pegasus Lifestyle Management, how can I help you?
So the Duster, the Buzzard, the Annihilator, the Vellum, the Vestra, the Bessra, the Dodo, the Valkyrie, the Hydra, the Savage, the Volatos, Cargo Bob, Laser can all
Call again. Goodbye.
can be just taken and brought right into your hangar. So I can have a hangar full of lasers now that I've bought the laser. Okay, alright. Next one. This is called the Nokia P45, but it's a P51 Mustang. Okay. Got all the features to it. There's probably something slightly different, but not really sure what it is. Those tubes on the side are air-to-air missiles, even though they don't look like air-to-air missiles. I'm not even sure if the P51 was ever fitted with air-to-air missiles. Okay. Those are those. And this giant thing in the back here is a bomber. And it holds about 100 bombs. It does have an actual bomber counterpart in real life, and it is a British bomber used in the 50s called the Avro Vulcan. The only visual difference between that one and this one is, I'm not sure if it has turrets, is this the intakes. It's one big intake for 2 engines, as opposed to 2 intakes for 4 engines, or 2 engines on this side. That's the only visible difference that I can deduct from pictures. Never actually seen one. You probably have one in a museum in Britain. That is a beast. It takes a long time to get it up in the air, but it can drop from high altitude. And I've yet to do some ballistic tests with somebody to see exactly what my damage is on the ground. Let's see. Did that take over? Oh, I've come up with a plan to take over any free roam. As long as you come in with like 4 people. And they all have hangars at Fort Zancudo. And they all have jets to take out and shoot people with. You have one person stay here, stay at your facility, and the other 3 take up positions, near and around the city, set up a no-fly zone, tell everybody on the microphone, don't come up in anything, we'll shoot you down. And what happens is if somebody goes up and challenges them and they lose the challenge and they get shot down or they're going to die or something's going to happen, I can send them an invite. They'll come back to the hangar, leave the hangar, go back into their hangar, get back into another aircraft, and then take off and then begin the fight again. And you can just do this constantly with everybody. As long as I sit here and watch radar, see if anything comes up, so something comes up over here or comes up out of the airport, I can contact the nearest circling jet and they will go to intercept. And you can literally make it a no-fly zone. And then once you have air superiority, you can start doing ground missions. Like with the A-10, or the Strike Force, this thing here. You can bomb, you can strafe, you can, carpet bomb. So you can use it to start taking people out on the ground once you have the air superiority. Up in that building up there, that's where my computer is. That's where I get my missions to pick up medical supplies, because medical supplies give you a lot of money. And as you can see, I'm full. But because I play solo and my friend that I used to sell all my stuff with doesn't play anymore, I haven't been able to sell. And it doesn't really matter, because I just use it for storage of my aircraft. And stuff like that. Alright, well, I'm going to continue with my tour. I'm gonna go outside. Because it's snowing, I'm not gonna take out any aircraft. Because visibility, like, turns into, like, 0. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly to my motorcycle club, give up my CEO position, and become the motorcycle president. And I'm going to visit a couple of my facilities. And I never really did any of the like the weed sales. Well, I did weed sale just to get some pictures of the weed, some selfies, and then I did like the coke thing and the printing thing and stuff like that, the meth thing, just after I got the warehouse and the nightclub. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll bring this up, retire, bring it up again, and because the MK2 oppressor is a motorcycle, I can bring it in here. Park it in with my other 2 bikes. I think a double T, I believe that's called, and then the Western Sovereign. Okay, that's the office. I go in there in a public session and acquire stuff for my businesses, weed, stuff like that. Oh, look at that, a big bale of weed on that shelf. Okay, there's a shop over there where I can get my bikes fixed or fixed up. I can get up here, I can... Hey, how you doing, honey? I can play music up here, and yay. It's a motorcycle club. Planning room. It's the name of my club, Shadow Warriors. Exciting, huh? You hear that? She said be safe just before I left. Yeah, I'll try to be safe. That burst needs to last longer. Or recuperate faster. Recuperates if I land. If I land and stop for a little bit, it'll recuperate. Gotta watch where you're flying. They don't... Not too particularly happy if you fly over the prison. And there's the prison. Yeah. Gotta watch out for towers. Okay, first stop, the weed factory. Yeah, it shouldn't be growing too much. They're in different stages here, because I definitely, it's full. You can see the product line right there is full. But I don't sell individual. It only gets accrued through the warehouse. So I've got plenty of weed just hanging out. Even got some supplies to grow some more, but the last time I sold solo, it was a 3-drop mission, and I had to use boats, and it was down by the terminal island, and I had to go all the way around this island and drop out the thing, and then go like 5 different locations, and then do that 3 times. It's a giant pain in the ass, and it's not worth it. So once I found out that I didn't need all my businesses to be fully functional or have anything, hell, I didn't get much for the other businesses. I mean, I got surveillance for this one, but nope, don't need it. It still requires to read weed whether I have supplies or not have supplies. That makes for a nice picture, huh? Santa Claus. The Santa Claus strain. Ding. Don't smoke too much, guys. You look big. Now, some of the businesses I haven't been back to since I've set them up. Alright, there's the weed factory. This is the counterfeit cash factory, the meth lab, coke lab, and then the forgery place. I'm not going to go to the forgery place. I'm going to go to the meth lab because I haven't been there since they set it up. Ding. So I'll go to the meth lab, and we'll go to the coke lockup, just to show you what's going on inside them. Yeah, that noise is the thing not going off again. So as far as the snow goes, the visibility they have got down pretty good, but driving in it, no, it's not slippery enough. It doesn't get thick enough, and the people don't even change their clothes. You get out on the beach when the sun's shining? Well, when the sun's supposed to be out? They're all dressed in bikinis. Snowing like hell. Okay, so this is my meth lab, which is also called pharmaceutical research in the warehouse. Alright, well, they're not cooking right now. They shouldn't be anyway. Because, yeah, well, there's no supplies, and they're just got product hanging out, waiting for me to take it, I guess. What you doing? You look like you got an important job. What about this guy? Mixing up a big bowl of nothing? Alright, well, hey, look, that's a meth lab. Just in case you've never seen one. Be careful this thing around water. I don't know if it's going to sink right when I get to it. I'd rather not find out. Ooh, tractor parts. Well, isn't this interesting? Is it flour? What you making? What are you Jamaican? What are they cutting it with? What's that box? Baking soda? Alright, well, as long as it's a decent ratio. Although you're freaking me out there being all in your underwear. Alright. I think the product tour is just about over. Yeah. Pretty good. Alright, so that's that. So we're going to change this. Although it gives you the same effect. The warehouse is still it's still making money once I go back to CEO. Oh, I mean as motorcycle president. Alright, so I have... Let me just land here for a second. Oh, that's gonna fall down. Oh yeah, hey, thanks. That's what I needed. Oh, this thing is just gonna fall right down, right? No? Alright. Around the place. Alright, starting over here. I have this garage here. It's like a 6-car garage. This is just so in case I'm up in the neighborhood and I need to get someplace to escape to. I have another one there. One right here. right here by the meth lab. This is a 6-car garage and an apartment. Really nice one. It's a nice house. It's got a pool and everything, but not that you can, go swimming. Alright, and then there's the motorcycle club is there. Then I have another one here. That's just a 6-car garage with an apartment. And then we're going to go back to here, because I'm going to do a couple of terabyte missions before I end this broadcast. Let's see. Alright. Mount that baby. Woo! Alright, so now I'm going to do a couple of terabyte missions. And I can't see anything, but I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. Oh, there are mountains in front of me. And it's Santa dressed up nice. No, I like all the robbery in progresses because it's a short trip to get out of the bank, except for one, and that's the Pacific Standard. They're like at least 60 feet inside the building. And you gotta get the diamonds out. As long as you get the diamonds outside the building, doesn't matter if the cops kill you. Because all you have to do is run back over, grab the diamonds, get in your truck, and deliver them. Yeah, this definitely beats driving in the snow down there. The heavy sand. Nobody likes the heavy sand. Alright. So we're going to do terabyte missions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the terabyte garage. We might as well go directly to that garage. And the only challenge is going to be trying to get away from the cops in the snow. Didn't slide very much. Again, it's kicking up snow. I mean, the graphics show that, but yeah, it's definitely not driving in the snow. Until you've driven in the snow, you'll know that it's not driving in the snow. It's very bright like that, though. When everything's white. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I got some air out of that, huh? Yeah. Oh, my bad. All right. No. I can drive fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take up a position down by Weasel News. And then I can start the diamond heist. You can't be too close to it, or it'll not let you do it. Like, for instance, when I do the robbery in progress, I'm going to park right, like, across the street from the Pacific Standard. So it won't give me that one. Nope, my bad. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Ah, done went the wrong way. So I'll just approach it from this side. Hop in the back. There it is, diamond shopping. Would you like to start? Absolutely.
Okay, you're going to steal a diamond shipment from Vangelico Fine Jewelry. Our client wants these rocks, but she won't pay retail price. I think we can help. Get over there and put some of our technology to use. I'll talk you through it. Look.
Oh, yeah, she was about to say full credit to me.
If you had a bigger crew. Even a couple of hired goons makes a difference.
Yeah, well, you know what? I like doing things solo. And you can do these missions solo. Hi, everybody at the police station. I'm not going to rob this place. Absolutely not. Come on, Goober, get out of my way. What are you doing?
Looks like you're coming up on the jewelers. Don't rush in just yet. We're doing this calmly and methodically.
Yeah, calmly and methodically. Now, I've tried doing this with the same drone, but it just doesn't work, so I use two. So once I've disabled the thing, my Christmas music's driving me nuts. Alright. Drone me, baby.
Okay, now fly into the store. You're looking for a small control panel on the wall that controls the alarm system. The blueprints I've downloaded show the panel in the office on your left as you go inside. Deactivate it, and have a short window to get the case without worrying about any outside interference.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what I like to do is take out these two guys in front, because then you're not dealing with these two guys in front once the thing starts taking place. So I'll zap you. And then once this thing comes back up, I'll zap this guy. And then I'm not dealing with two people on the outside. So, what I'm then going to go in and do is then I'll go in and get the panel. And then I usually die anyway, so I'll kill the drone. No matter what I do. What the hell? I was supposed to kill that. That's not good. Oh, what is going on? Thank you. You see, no matter what I do, it always dies. So I'm just going to start another one. All right. Now this one will just go in and shoot the person that has the diamonds. This is right at the bottom. Take out the guard holding the diamonds. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'll kill the thing and then go in on foot. And down. they start shooting at the thing anyways. There's no need to waste time. Alright, so now what I gotta do is I gotta bring up the shotgun I want, which is that, and bring up my body armor. Whoa! And then Coke just kicks some ass. Hopefully. Oh, wow, that was a really lousy shot, Mike. You got my nice, bright, white thingy all nasty. I believe I got them both. Yep, the security guard and this dude. He's down. And then he's down. And I get some cheap headshots with this. Oh, maybe. Because even though it's not a combat situation, I still get credit for that headshot. I got plenty of time. Same with this one. I get credit for the headshot. Oops. Oh, that was messy. I'm sorry.
Do this. Shit.
And again, get a little money.
All right, now get them over to our client. They know these diamonds will be hot, but there's hot and there's hot. Don't lead any police to the drop-off.
Now it says, warning, you are visible to other players in the session.
Other crews can see where you are.
Oh, yeah, well, you can see that I'm in a crew session and there are no people in this room, so. Uh-oh, there's a cruiser. I'm gonna get busted right here. No. Oh, man. Got away with that one. I'm not out of the clear yet. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you went the other way. Good. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Lose that wanted level. And I lost it. So now it's just a matter of delivering. That was difficult, huh? Now, you can't get stuck if you lose your momentum going up the hill. This thing climbs pretty good. It's not like that giant delivery truck. Yeah, can't see anything. Oh, my bad. We should probably exchange papers. Now let's just follow the yellow brick road. Oh, That's the one with my shortcut. There's a lot of corners on this thing here. And to avoid one that I always go off the road on, I just go off the road. Bam! Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, this doesn't look too slippery, does it? This one mission is going to make up for all the utility fees. Yeah, hey, thanks for slowing me down. See, I don't know why that girl is there. She's sitting right there and looks exactly like the girl that I have to deliver to. And when I come back, she's gone. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I know I can, I know I can. Careful. My bad. Now you actually get more money if you let it take more time than you can see the job time in the corner. I've got 19 minutes. Oh, somebody mad? The dude I hit? You can see it on the mini-map that he's very upset and headed my way. No? Not upset anymore? Okay. I didn't think so. Alright, so we're just going to deliver this. Now, I think it's double-double, so I should get quite a bit. At least 63,000. So here's that girl. There's that girl. Yep, there it is. I got 64,500 for that mission. That difficult, terrible mission that was unbelievable. Seeing that made up for all the utilities I lost in the last 2 hours.
I hope you're happy with that paycheck.
So there's some cooldown time between missions. There's like a 5-minute between missions, and then there's like a 30-minute between the next time I can do a diamond heist. I mean, there are 5 missions, but I did this one. I did the one I'm going to do, robbery in progress, and then I tried the one that you go into. Life Invader, and then you gotta go shoot somebody that they inform you on or something. You go in and hack the computers with the drone, and yeah, well, it's not as much fun as these two, and you can acquire quite a bit of money because all I have to do is like do a contact mission, and it'll take up the time between missions. Whoa! If you like get the terabyte stuck someplace, you can automatically make it go back to the storage. Just go back and pick it up, or request it again, and it'll show up. I missed that turn. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pacific Standard. I'm going to park across the street. I'm going to start the robbery in progress mission. Because I'm so close to the Pacific Standard, it won't give me that mission. It might give me the. It gives me the Fleeca Bank down towards Bahama Mamas, and then there's another one that they use that's over on Route 68, and then another one they use is I think the Standard Bank, Pacific Standard, and it's just 60 feet to get out of that building, so anything could happen, and you're screwed. I know I can do. I can go over my stats just for a second. General, time played as character, 188 days. I'll see, I don't do a lot of player stuff, so I don't have a big record about that. But I've played since day one, and I've only died 1,487 times. I've killed a few police officers and noose 117,000 each. Vehicular kills 72,000. And then my overall kills is 603,623. Alright. And again, this is kind of just a documentary that tells me where I've been, what my rank is, what I've gathered. I make one every now and then. Okay, we're just going to do one more mission here, and then I'm going to end the broadcast. End the documentary. Santa has to work tomorrow. Oh, my bad. Okay, so the cooldown time is still like 20 minutes for that. So we're going to do this.
You know what's easier than robbing a bank? Robbing bank robbers. And as luck would have it, there's a 211 on the police scanner, so we're in business. Use the app in the nerve center to access the traffic camera network. You're plugged into the traffic camera network.
Plugged into the traffic camera network. It'll show you every bank in the city, but it's only like 3 they use. And look at this.
That's it. Looks like some cops have responded.
This is the bank. This is the one on Route 68 out in the middle of nowhere.
The bank. See what's going on.
Yeah, see what's going on. I know what's going on in there.
Okay, these guys look like professionals. Military-grade weapons, tactical training. But then again, they don't have me. Try and take them down before more cops show up, or you'll be fighting on all fronts.
Oh, well, thanks for the advice. Okay, well, first I have to drive over the snowy mountain that I just drove over to get here. But it was worth it. Like a glove. My patented shortcut. Wow. Whoa! Really? Don't get stuck. Yay, Route 68. Thanks for breaking my slide. Usually what I do is try to come in and take out the cops. I think they're gonna shoot at me anyway.
Okay, so that is a minigun. Take it out quick and try not to get shot into chunks.
Get in there.
Okay, I've got a client who'll take this off.
No, he doesn't really want to get out of the bank.
The cops are out of the picture. Lose them and drop it off.
Okay, well, see, that wasn't supposed to happen because...
And other crews can see where you are. Be careful out there.
Yeah, nobody can see me, thank you. Alright, well, now I have to go back into the bank. Oh, look at that. Isn't that odd? Alright, well... Because I have to go back into the bank... See, I'm not wanted right now. But because I have to go back into the bank... Oh, look. They're actually putting out a fire. Thanks, guys. And as soon as I grab it, now I have a 2-star wanted level. Now I can leave. I can definitely, or I can start a fight with the cops. Oh, that wasn't very nice. At least for the cops, I have auto aim, so it's not much of a challenge, but it adds to my police count, my dead police count. And the star level is never going to get over. I can see him on the mini map. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And he's not really aiming like I'd like him to. I'm gonna die soon, though. Boom! But that's okay. I have 20 minutes to make it to my drop-off point. That just adds to my Cops Guild. And now I don't have to go back into the bank. Of course, that means I died twice. Yoink. Oh. Oops. My bad. Wow, you're just batting 1,000. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, only 20 minutes left. So once you get away from the cops in this, it's a piece of cake. I'll be doing this mission quite a bit this week. Maybe you said the yellow line is going the other way. I'm not going that way. I need to go this way. It'll agree with me after a while, but I need to go this way because it's just easier to approach the drop-off spot. Well, you know what? The one good thing about it snowing all the time is it doesn't rain. It's the scenic route. It's the $64,000 question. And the answer is yes. look at that. Rank up.
That's good work, and the pay's good too. Should be with you now.
I'm at 891. That is a tough corner to negotiate. Okay. Alright, those are my favorite terabyte missions. And as you can see, I'm in a crew-only room. You can also work in a friend-only room. And then you don't have to deal with people. It's like the other missions there, the popularity missions. Do you have to do the blimp in a public room? Those things explode with bullets. Everybody has bullets. Everybody's so nice. So the snow's probably going to last till tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then they'll stop it. And then it'll come back for New Year's. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. It only snows twice a year. In the fictional island of San Andreas. Oh, which is supposed to be near California. I think the seal says that they were incorporated in 1783, 1781. You know, meanwhile on the East Coast, we're winning the American Revolution. And it happens to be the same incorporation date as the city of Los Angeles. City of Los Angeles was incorporated before we even ratified the Constitution, because it was a Mexican city, and we took it. Come on, come on. Ding. Okay, well that was pretty much it. That is everything that you could probably get in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I don't own every vehicle, but that was every building. Except for the new thing. They got a new thing called Arena Wars. And again, that's something you have to do with other people. It takes place at the Maze Bank Arena. It's pretty much like Demolition Derby. If it didn't affect your KD, I'd play it, but it doesn't make me any money. And see that? I have $62,000. Access my safe, take out the 62,000. Add it to the 130 I already have. That's 192,000, which I will then add to now. Popularity is down. You can see the bars are down, but I'll do that at another time. Let's see. Let's just dump that money in there. Please look away. Don't look at my PIN number. Now I'm at 2.49 million. Again, not sure what I want to get next. I might want to get the Scramjet, not because it's a fantastic car, but because it's the next most expensive thing. I mean, I own the yacht, I own the laser, I own the new tank, so there's not much else that I could really want that would move along with my military theme. So I have that, this, that, the B-11 Strike, the Deluxo, the new tank, the Stromberg, the Volatile, the Akula. I got a laser. I had this. It didn't fly very well. It didn't land very well. Not as much as the other one down here. I have the P-45. Don't need that. Don't like that. That thing is worthless. That thing will land anywhere on the shortest of runways. This thing, there's a mission you have to do, and it absolutely drove me nuts to do this mission. Then I figured out that I could pre-position a helicopter, and I land the plane, take the helicopter, blow everybody up, come back, land, take the float plane, go back over there, and then finish the mission. I had like 10 minutes extra time when I did it that way. All right, that's my half track. Is that wedge that you can get if you for the vehicle warehouse? Same with the Phantom wedge. I get this, and one of those. You can get the Hydra, get the Valkyrie. It's just not really sure what I want to buy next. Probably that thing. 4.6 million. Or that or the, I think this thing is on sale. That baby. Comes with a cannon. Can't go wrong with that. Alright. I'm going to end this broadcast. Not sure if anybody watched. Can't really tell. So, have yourself a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If I don't do another broadcast, maybe on New Year's. If I'm bored. I got a new game. I got Black Ops 4. Now, I have to figure out how to end the broadcast. That ain't it. That's it. Eureka. Stop broadcasting. Thank you and have a wonderful day or night or wherever you happen to be. Peace.